Have you ever felt frustrated trying to express yourself creatively? That was me. Every day I'd try to draw, but I could only manage one picture a day, and even then my drawings weren't very good. Now the thing is that I knew I was disabled. I have high function autism, but I did not really know how bad it was, keeping me from doing things a normal human could do. At least when it came from certain tasks, usually mental. What I mean by this is doing a task in a large amount of time. Writing was even harder. I could barely write a sentence, maybe a paragraph once in a while. But everything changed in 2022 when I discovered DALL-E Mini. I was immediately excited about this new technology. Then I learned about OpenAI's DALL-E 2, and it blew my mind. I couldn't believe how it was even possible. Suddenly I could create art in ways I never imagined before. It wasn't about making what was already in my head. It was about discovering new possibilities I'd never even considered. I made an image of Ocean Pizza, which became the profile picture for my old channel. I also started creating AI art of a man in a red suit, something I find myself typing in a lot. As someone with a mental disability, this was revolutionary. AI art tools opened up a whole new world of self-expression for me, and it didn't stop there. I also found AI scripting tools that helped me with daily tasks. But my journey with AI didn't end with just creating images. I've always struggled with writing, too. I tried to make it a habit, but most days, I could only manage a sentence. Writing a whole paragraph, that was a rare occurrence, maybe once in a while. The frustration was real. Then Claude 3.5 Sonnet came out, and I discovered it could write pretty well. Suddenly I could use it to write stories and produce over 1,000 words. It was like a dam breaking. All these ideas I had but couldn't express before came pouring out. Now don't get me wrong, it's not as simple as just telling the AI to write a story. You have to prompt exactly what you want in a scene. If you leave out details in a prompt, it's gonna add stuff to the scene that you didn't want. It's a learning process, but it's opened up so many possibilities for me. I discovered 11 Labs, and it was another game changer for me. See, when I tried to speak into a microphone to make videos, I struggled. I could manage to talk and create some videos by making a script, but there was a big issue. I couldn't make a long script or a video that was, say, 8 minutes long. Editing was another huge challenge. Even after a year of trying to build an editing habit, I could only edit for a small amount of time. Even something as simple as putting GIFs in the footage, I could only manage to do that about 3 times before getting overwhelmed. Think about that. After a whole year, if I still couldn't edit for a long time, what were the chances I'd ever be able to? Maybe it's true that I gave up too soon. Maybe if I'd stuck with it for another year or 2 or even 10 or 20 years, I might have gotten there. But how long should someone have to struggle before they can create? That's why there's no editing in this video. Hopefully in the future, someone will create an AI that can edit videos for you. There's InVideo, but I don't think it's quite there yet. 11 Labs, though, that helped me overcome some of these hurdles. With AI generated voices, I could turn my scripts into speech without the stress of recording myself. It opened up new possibilities for creating content, even with my limitations. Now, let me share a bit more about my writing struggles. I remember a time when I was writing a story called The War Against Hitler. It was a fan fiction, and I was excited about it. From what I can remember, I think I was posting 1 chapter every week, but I was only able to write 12,000 words before my brain just wouldn't let me continue, for some reason. This is why AI writing tools have been so helpful. They've allowed me to express ideas and create stories in ways I couldn't on my own. It's not about replacing my creativity, but about finding new ways to let it out. That's all for today. Remember to eat the subscribe button.